hi Coquettes. Okay, so today we're going to be making kind of like fish fingers, but nicer fish fingers. Okay, so today is going to be the last video for about 2 to 3 weeks because the kitchen's being done. So we're looking forward to that. So yeah, so we'll be shutting down just for a couple of weeks, and then we'll be back. Okay, so what you're going to need is, today is a really really kind of fast one. I've been lazy. I don't want to make my own chips, so I've bought homemade chips. Okay, not homemade chips, bought chips. 4 corn on the cobs, 2 bassa fillets. You got 2 eggs. I've got some garlic butter here that I made myself. It was about 2 of these spoons. You got herbs in it. You got 2 cloves of garlic that have been shaved or grated, and you've got some thyme in there, some parsley and some basil, all mixed in. Okay, and then you've got 4 tablespoons of corn flour. Now if you are gluten free, I'm sure there's some sort of gluten free option for you, just have a look. And some turmeric, so this is about a teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, so you need some olive oil, some salt and some pepper, and away we go. Okay, so I'm going to pop this back in the fridge. Can leave the butter out, but the fish needs to go back in. Okay, so I've preheated my oven to 200 degrees. I've got my water on for this, because what we're going to do is we're going to part boil it, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So I'm going to put it in foil, and then we're going to put a bit of the garlic butter on it. Oh, it's so good. Okay, this is my newest thing. It's not the most healthiest of things, but it's nice. Do you know what I said to a friend today? I said, I wonder why I'm putting on so much weight. This might be why. Okay, so pop them in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to part cook them so that they're kind of done. So we'll leave them for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put the we'll start with the chips in now, actually, because I don't know about you, but I always find chips need that, even though they say they like take half an hour or whatever, I always feel like they need that little bit longer to crisp up. So put that on there. And there's always one manky one as well, isn't there? Okay, so put them in. Like that. And just shove them in. Okay, so we'll come back in a sec once the corn on the cob's done, and then we'll put the corn on the cob in as well. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so our corn on the cobs I've been basically doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 in each. So I'll put that there. Okay, so I'll put that on there to keep that one warm. Okay, so what we do is we're going to brush up nice corn on the cobs. Okay, so just put a little bit more on. Okay, so we're going to build it up. So build it up like that. Make sure it's all really tucked in. Just put that there. These ones in. I find it easier to do it on here because, well, once it starts rolling, you put the butter in. You don't really want to be transferring the butter all over the place. So just put a little bit on that one. These are very hot, I know I've normally got asbestos fingers, but this is actually quite hot today. Okay. So you really, it is cooked now. It's just that it needs a little bit more doing. So close it up again. Bring the sides up. Okay, and pop them in. Now I'm keeping a bit of the butter for when we're going to start frying off for the other bits. So pop them in. And I'm just going to check on our chips as well to see how they're doing. I always find a flat one is better. I do tend to get stuck, these ones. Okay, so they obviously need a lot of doing. So put them back in. And then what we'll do is we'll wait a little bit longer until they're fully done. And then we'll start doing the fish, because we really don't want it to waiting too long on the fish. Alright, so see you in a bit. Okay, so we're going to start doing our fish fingers, or croutons. Okay, so we've got our basa fillets. In here, I've put a bit of parsley into our flour. And then I'm just going to put some pepper. And some salt. And give that a little bit of a stir. Okay, and we're going to put in our spice as well. Or turmeric. Okay, so I don't know if I did say, but we've got 2 eggs. So if I put that over there, actually, don't need that. Okay, so we're just going to cut it into strips. So it doesn't matter how they're shaped. Any way will do. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna roll it in our egg. We're gonna bring this over here. There's no point me washing my hands until I've fully done it, so just roll your fish into the flour. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do all this and then we'll come back once this is done, because this is a bit boring watching all this, and then and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, see you in a bit, bye coquettes. Okay, so I've got it all heated. I put a little bit of extra corn flour on mine. I think it needed it, but it's up to you. Okay, so what you're going to look for is you're going to look for it to go like a little bit crusty on each side. So we'll do a couple, and then I'll show you what to do, and then after that I'll do a couple, and then we'll finish, and then we'll do the end. Ta-da! And I don't want to overcook the fish either, so it's kind of like a happy medium balance. But some of them I cut a little bit thinner, and others I cut a bit thicker. So now in here I've put olive oil and a little bit of the garlic butter. So what I'm going to do to drain it off, I've put some tissue paper down, or napkins, whatever you want, and then that will suck up a bit of the fat that you've got in the pan. Okay, so you'll see it's got a lovely colour. It's going a lovely colour. I'll keep that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on there, and then I'm going to pop them in here, and then I can put them in the oven for a little bit to keep warm. I've literally put my oven down to about 100 now, because the other bits was done. I haven't had these, like, done anything like this in ages. I got really put off with fish fingers when I was a kid. I'm not really a cod fan, so I really did get put off it when I was a kid. But these are nice. Put that one on there. Trick is as well, is not to fill your pan up too much. If you fill your pan up too much, then it's gonna the heat doesn't distribute, and then you don't get as crispy things as quickly. So try and not put too much in. I mean, I've put 2 in here, but this doesn't look very crispy, but it actually is quite crispy, and I don't want to overdo it. So you can actually feel when it's done. So take that out. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple, I'm going to do the rest, and then we're going to come back, and then I'll show you how to plate up and everything. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so everything's done. If you have a look at our lovely fish, it looks gorgeous. It's lovely and crispy as well. So I'm going to leave that in there just for the moment, and then I'm going to take out our corn on the cobs. Well, this is actually inspiration from my father-in-law. He does really nice corn on the cobs on the barbecue, but I haven't got a barbecue, but this is the newest that we're going to get. So put your corn on the cobs on. Now this is where we go to, is it 1 or 2? Gary's saying 2. Yeah, and they are very hot. I did cut myself though earlier today, so kitchen wise it's been a bit of a chaotic thing. Okay, so pop that there, pop that over there. Okay, and we're going to get our chips out. So they're lovely and done. So I need one of these. Like I said, it's up to you. If you want to make your chips, feel free to make your chips. Okay, so they got a little bit stuck, so I did stop for a second. It does bring me back to a story that when we were first together and we first got our very first house, I'd seen on the Saturday cooking show how to make croutons, and I phoned up Gary. I said, "Oh, get us some lemon sole. I'll make some fillets." He was like, "Okay, all right, I'll go get some." He came back with a whole fish that I had to fillet. I had no idea how to fillet it. This was way before YouTube was much better than what it is now. And this poor little fish, we ended up like trying to get it cut, and we just couldn't do it. We felt so sorry for it that we actually gave it to the next door neighbour, who gave it to her cat. It was that bad. So that's one of our little stories that we've got, but it always sticks with me because it's really funny thing that happened. Okay, so let's get these out. Ta-da! Okay, so even them out between each person. Ooh. You can halve them as well if you want. Okay, so there you are, my coquettes. There is your fish fingers. Well, thank you very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Please like, please share, and we'll see you with a new kitchen. Bye for now.